Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Annie's Reviews, and today we just got out of the theater from watching Tron Ares, and I'll be honest with you, this movie was absolutely incredible. The critic on Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, all that, don't know what they're talking about. This movie was made for the fans of Tron. Yes, the plot of this movie is very, very predictable. There's common elements from previous sci-fi movies, but literally, don't let that distract you from this movie. This movie looks amazing visually. The cinematography was incredible. Literally, the IMAX aspect ratio is what made this movie absolutely incredible. Literally, the IMAX scenes, basically 80% of the movie was filmed in IMAX. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you see a bunch of ships in the sky, power jets, jetpacks, and all that, and all the freaking soldiers, it's absolutely incredible. Literally, this movie has amazing action. Oh my God, literally, this movie goes from action sequence to running, speed chasing, and all that. Literally, the action is absolutely phenomenal. And I'll be honest with you, the critics said that Jared Leto can't act in this movie. Well, guess what? He can't act because he's playing a character who's learning how to be alive. Of course, he's gonna be dull, generic, and all that. Seriously, the critics don't know what they're talking about. If you watch Tron Legacy or the original Tron, this movie will make you happy. Literally, there's a bunch of references to Tron Legacy. For example, there's pictures of the characters from that movie who make a cameo via pictures in this movie, if you know what I mean. Literally, this movie is a love letter to Tron. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge Tron fan in the sense that I know about the lore and mythos of the grid and all that, but seriously, this movie blew my every single expectation. Like, literally, the only con I have with this movie is a generic plot, but who cares about generic plot? This movie, Tron, you're watching a Tron movie. Of course the plot is gonna be generic, predictable, and all that common stuff you see in weird sci-fi movies, but literally, if you are gonna watch this in theaters, go watch it. If you're gonna watch it on Disney Plus, please consider watching this in theaters, because seriously, the sound design, sound mix, oh my God. The 9 Inch Nails did an amazing job in creating a soundtrack for this movie that fits the themes, sci-fi, and awesomeness of the movie. Like, okay, seriously, like we know how Daft Punk created the soundtrack for Tron Legacy, but literally this movie soundtrack is about the same level, if not a little bit better, but a little bit worse, depending on who you are. If you like Daft Punk, the soundtrack's obviously better. If you like 9 Inch Nails, this is for you. But seriously, if you consider to watch the movie, I highly recommend it. Well, there you have it. When it comes to placing this movie on the Annie's Reviews rating system, I have to say that this movie deserves a solid 8 out of 10 chimichangas. A solid rewatchability score of roughly 2 times max in order to ensure the awesomeness of the action and soundtrack, as well as an overall grade of an A-. Well, there you have it. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel down below, leave a like on this video, and please comment down below whether or not you're planning to go watch Tron Ares in theaters. But besides that, I look forward to seeing all of you guys in the next video. And here is another PSA note. This movie better make a profit. Seriously, the post-credit scene in this movie builds my hype for the next movie. Seriously, go watch the movie in theaters. Please help them make a profit, because I seriously want to know what happens next in the franchise.